Welcome to the final episode this year of the San Diego Java Users Group, sponsored by Dynatrace. Thank you very much. Timeline tonight is same as always, a few minutes with me giving you the spiel, introduction to the speaker, switch over, speaker talks, take a little break. Restrooms are in the back to the left of the red stocking. And please make sure your cell phones are on vibrate or off position. And then we have the drawing at the end, and it's a really fabulous drawing, this VR goggle things. It's like, okay, cool. Okay, new people. Is there anybody new? Don't be shy. All right, thank you very much. It's great. I don't pick on any new people. It's just a matter of all the old people that come here all the time and sometimes buy a raffle ticket, but they know our mission statement. They know why we're here. Eat pizza, talk network, and then talk Java. Let's see what's going around in San Diego. What's the new cool technology? Since these are Google goggles, wow, I'm gonna see this a lot. It uses Android. Android's a dialect of Java, unless you're using Kotlin, but that's another story. So all these cool things that you can learn about here. And that's why we're here, besides have a good time. Easy to become a member. Join our Meetup. It's this San Diego Java Users Group on Meetup. Really easy now, a lot better than the Yahoo groups, which we still maintain as our broadcast email list, though eventually I think the Meetup may supplant that. We also have Facebook. The SDJ group is there, and also on LinkedIn. So various places to go to see what's happening here. Our website is updated monthly. Thank you very much, Barbara. And we'll have the next month's meeting up there, hopefully later this week, as well as on the Meetup and Facebook and LinkedIn. So got to maintain all those sites. Volunteers are great. All right, now a word from our sponsor, introducing David from Dynatrace. And did you have any slides or anything?
No, I just have about 5 minutes, probably less, because I talk fast. And I brought my laptop so I don't forget anything, but basically... Can you all hear me? So, thank you guys all for coming. Thanks to Paul for having us here at ResMed. And we're glad to be here sponsoring the user group today. So, a little bit about Dynatrace, who we are, what we do, and where we came from. So, the company itself was started in 2006. So we've been around for a little while. Let's make it about 11 years now, going on 12. And I know Andy's been with the company for at least 10. So he's seen us through a lot of progression and change and so on. So let me talk a little bit about what we do. We do application performance monitoring, or APM. And if you look back on monitoring of applications over, say the past 10 to 15 years, it's hard to do, right? It's hard to instrument that application so that you can understand the different performance metrics and then apply some sort of methodology to improve the performance over time. If you look back at things like Tivoli and CA, we call those sort of first generation monitoring tools. And they were great, but a lot of times you would have a monitoring team that maybe was even as large as your application team, trying to maintain and operate the application. So, like I said, it was hard to do. So about 7-8 years ago, you had a second generation of application monitoring tools come out. We think of companies like AppDynamics and New Relic as a sort of a second generation monitoring tool. And they were great. It's a host-based agent technology. The agent's written in JavaScript, so it can be somewhat taxing on a host if you run that monitoring agent 100% all the time. So they throttle it in some cases, and they take snapshots, and they sample, and they gain insights based on that methodology. Well, what we've done at Dynatrace, we had the opportunity a couple of years back to completely redefine what monitoring is, and application performance monitoring specifically. And so we started a new company within Dynatrace they built a new tool, a new technology. We call it monitoring redefined, and it completely changes the dynamic when it comes to APM. The agent technology is called one agent, right? So there's really only one agent you ever have to install. And the agent monitors your applications all the way from the end user through the network to the back end all the time, 100% of the transactions. We don't sample, we don't snapshot, it's always on. That's why I say it's a completely redefined way of monitoring applications. And so what does it do? You install the one agent on the host and it goes out and it looks at your environment. It discovers everything that's out there. It understands the dependencies between different layers and applications and end users. And then once you have those dependencies, it'll give you an auto baseline. Baseline's what would be nominal performance. So once we have that established, and again, this is completely automated out of the box. You don't have to set anything up, no thresholds, nothing of that nature. It'll start providing automated anomaly detection. And this is where the magic comes in, because this is where our AI and our analytics engine really kicks into gear. And so once you have the ability to provide automated anomaly detection, then we can start doing really cool things like self-healing and self-healing at scale. So in a nutshell, that's it. I mean, we monitor all of your applications and all of your users 100% of the time. It's AI-driven, provides end-user analytics, application performance metrics, and we also monitor the cloud and all of your infrastructure as well. So that's pretty much it. Again, the technology is called One Agent, totally automated, all your applications, and 100% of the transactions. So with that, I'll just leave you with one last note. Our end user conference, if you guys want to come and see us in Las Vegas, it's called Perform. It's next month. It's at the end of January. And come see me at any time during the meeting or afterwards even if you're interested. You know, we run special deals to help you guys get there. We want to, you know, if you do want to participate, I can provide some way to help you get there. So that's pretty much it. Again, I'm Dave at Dynatrace, and let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you. Okay. Now moving on to the next part of announcements. I'm always looking for speakers. I've already got a couple from our audience, so next year I'll have some local speaking. I do have the plan almost out to May with those two local speakers, April and May right now. We have Tommy Tribe coming in January, and somebody else coming in February and March. Stay tuned. Anyways, is there anyone looking for work today? I think you've been here before, but go ahead.
All right. I'm Mike. I've been running my own business for 20-some years and looking to switch gears. So if anyone's hiring or just wants to network or give me tips, I'm all ears. So thanks.
Thanks, Mike. Anybody else? Oh, please.
I moved to San Diego like 6 months ago, and I've been working on the same company that I've been working at since I graduated from college for 10 years, and now I'm continuing to do it remotely from here, but I'm really getting sick and tired of the remote situation, and I really want to work out of an office and have, people to interact with and, brainstorm ideas in person, as opposed to Skype or Zoom. Yeah, I've been back in database developer for a while, and,
Okay, so back-end database developer looking for a local company.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right. This is a good part about the Java Users Group, being able to, kind of say I'm looking, and it's a safe area. It's all right. Your boss isn't here. Are there any bosses here who are looking to hiring people though? Yeah. No bosses. Okay. They're all out Christmas shopping there. Hopefully traffic wasn't too bad. Okay, and then finally, anything else going on in San Diego besides Christmas and New Year's? we just heard about Dynatrace going off to Las Vegas in January. I think their O'Reilly conference, I just tweeted about them coming up next year. Anybody have anything else? Any cool things happening in January? Consumer Electronics Show, anybody going to see the new toys? No? Okay. It's almost like Comic-Con, you know, you gotta get tickets. Hard to. All right. Moving on, our speaker information is Andy as he goes by. Working for Dynatrace over 10 years, or almost 10 years now, but been doing performance and other things related, loving it. We were talking up here, he's been in Boston for a while, but looking to go back to Austria next year. So we're very lucky to get him here this year, since it's only a red-eye fight for him back tonight. And then, of course, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I hope everybody can read that. Hopefully your deployments go easily this weekend. All right, thank you to ResMed. As always, we clean up after ourselves, trash into the containers over there. And then, of course, when you leave the parking garage, the gate will magically open for you to let you out. You're not stuck. The doors are locked, though, and you can't get back in. Okay, on that note, I will disconnect and we'll turn it over to Andy. Thank you very much.